What up, guys? So this video is gonna be about the chest. So we're gonna talk about how the chest muscles are put together. We're gonna talk about how to train the chest, the best exercises, and a common problem people have training chest. Now this is gonna be part of a series. I'm gonna do a video for every single body part. So today we'll cover chest, then we're gonna cover, the back, the neck, the traps, the biceps, triceps, forearms, legs. We're gonna try to cover every single body part. So today is gonna be chest. Now let's start. So the chest is basically responsible for all the pushing movements. So anytime you push something, it activates the chest. Just like with any pressing movements, the overhead press, the bench press, with every one of those movements you work the chest. And the secondary muscles are also the shoulders and the triceps. Now, the chest is made up of 3 different parts. Those different parts are the upper chest, the middle chest, and the lower chest. Now, if you are not a pro bodybuilder, or if you don't want to step on a bodybuilding stage, I think you don't need to work on all 3 different parts of the chest. I think it's highly unnecessary. Because if you're standing on stage, you have to have a complete symmetry of all the 3 parts. But if you're just a normal guy, an average Joe who just wants to build mass and get huge, you don't need to work on all different types of the muscle. So let's start with the movements, right? I think it's enough if you just do the basic compound movements for the chest to get the complete growth that you need. Now the 3 exercises, the top 3. Now my favorite, and by my opinion the king to build the chest, is the barbell bench press. But hands down, this is the king of the chest. This is the king of the chest builder, right? Now you can adjust the angle of the bench press to work on different parts of the chest, right? Even if you have to focus on those specific areas, you can do that with the barbell bench press. For example, if you do the flat bench press, just the flat press, right? You work basically the whole chest area. With the middle chest is the main muscle worked. But you're basically working the whole chest muscle. So you're getting complete growth. If you want to focus on the lower part of your chest, so let's say for example your lower chest is lagging behind. To work on the lower chest, you just have to change the angle of the bench press. So for the lower chest, you're gonna do a decline bench press. Simple as that, right? Just do a decline bench press. The same with the upper chest. Now you switch to an incline. You still work the whole chest, but you focus on that specific area. So if you do an incline press, you focus on the upper chest more. The second top exercise is the dumbbell bench press. And I use the dumbbell bench press, and you should use it too, because it's basically the same exercise as the barbell bench press, but it's different in terms that you can get a bigger stretch in the chest muscles, and in turn you're gonna activate more muscle fibers. And you know, everyone knows that activating more muscle fibers is gonna mean more muscle growth. Because if you have a bar, you know, your chest is gonna get in the way, right, when you're going down. But if you have dumbbells, you can go a lot more to the sides, so you get a deeper stretch. And if you want to work on different parts of the chest, you do the same thing. If you want to work on the upper chest, do the incline dumbbell bench press. If you want to work on the lower part, just do the decline dumbbell bench press. And really, you know, with any of these exercises, when you come to the top of the movement, really focus on squeezing your chest muscles. Just focus on that. Go slow on the negative portion when you go down, then explode up and really squeeze the chest at the top of the movement. That's gonna get you the full activation. Now the third top exercise is gonna maybe surprise some of you guys, but I really like the push-up. On its own, it's not that great of a chest builder, because, you know, average you could do 50 reps, which is not very good for muscle gain. But man, if you get a backpack, put weight in it, 30, 40, 50 pounds, whatever, and do push-ups with those, then it's a great chest exercises for gains. You can do that with any exercise, right? With any body weight exercise, you can turn it into a great muscle building exercise. You just have to adjust the weight, add weight, so that you reach failure at around 8 to 10 reps. Oh, I'm sorry, about 6 to 10 reps. That's the best range. 6 to 10 reps. Let's say if you can do 50 push-ups, add about 30, 40 pounds, reach failure at about 6 to 10 reps, and you have yourself an awesome chest exercise. It's no different than the bench press. And it's good to switch up the exercise, right? Because your muscles get used to the same stress and the same exercises. So it's good to switch in some time, right? It's good to switch once in a while. Now let's talk about the common problem people have with training chest, which is when they perform any kind of bench press, they can't activate the chest effectively because their triceps and shoulders are taking away all the load from the chest, which means the chest is not getting enough stress for it to grow. So after a while, it's gonna become a lagging body part. And to fix that problem, it's a very common, issue. And to fix it, you should do a technique called pre-exhaust. I talked that in another video. You can go check it on my channel. But basically what it is you do an isolation exercise before you do the compound exercise. And what that does is you're gonna fatigue the chest before the big exercise. So when you go to the bench press, your chest is gonna get more activation because it's already fatigued, right? So it's not gonna need that much volume from the bench press because it already got it from the isolation exercise. Now the best isolation exercise for the chest is basically the dumbbell flies. Don't use a very heavy weight because you can get very easily injured with dumbbell flies. Just focus on perfect form for about, like I said, 6 to 10 reps, maybe a little more, maybe 12. You because it's an isolation exercise, and really focus on contracting the chest. You know, just really focus on squeezing it and stretching it out when you're going to the sides. So at the top of the movement, really stretch it out, really squeeze it. And when you're going out, you know, just feel the chest muscles and the fibers stretching. Do that and you'll be good, man. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out. Don't forget to like, comment, definitely subscribe for more daily content, and get them chest gains.